So let's look at the documentation features within Advanced Steel. So all of these objects have been placed in, but they've also been able to be numbered and documented, whether we're talking about to build materials or we'll do some shop drawings towards the end. So the first thing we have to do, though, in order to build any type of list, we have to number these. So we'll go ahead and tell it we want to number. And this is very powerful if you guys have certain prefixes or suffixes or different numbering sequences you want to use. You can customize all of this. For my demo here, I'll just take the default. But again, a very powerful dialog box that'll let you make the documents to your standards. So we'll run the numbering. It's warning me we have quite a bit to number, and you see it went pretty fast. So it does bring up the list if you want to export that out, or we can actually verify it per item now. If we double click on something like this column and check the positioning, the naming, you'll see that it now has the C mark and it's mark 6. Advanced Steel will find which ones match, and it will group those together and give them the same part number. So you won't have a bunch of them numbered C whatever that are exactly the same. If they're C6, it will group them and let you know that. Although if you choose to put a number for every item, you can as well. So it gives you the control. All right, so now that we have them numbered, let's go ahead and let's look at the documents. So we're going to go to the Home tab in this document panel, and what we'll do first is we'll look at a materials list, so a BOM, bill of materials, and you'll see that this will bring up a little dialog that allows you to find the different predefined lists. If you happen to get your hands on Advanced Steel 2015, this is a new feature for 16 here. You're seeing them kind of customize it to look a little bit more like the typical drawings did. If you were looking at this in 15, you would see this more in a kind of almost a tabular format, not so nice with icons. But we can go here to our parts list, Imperial, and maybe we want a material list summary. So one of the keys is making sure you don't have anything selected. Otherwise, it'll try to select, or it'll only show you the list of what you have selected. I'd like to see the full list, so I've deselected everything, and I'll run this command. It'll take a couple seconds. And here it comes. So in this case, it's 9 pages. It's every part inside there, and you can go ahead and quickly, determine the size of the project and what you need to order. It includes the plates, and it includes the bolts. So these reports are fully customizable. If you use Revit, think of these as kind of a template. You can build that report template up, and then what you were seeing me click inside the program is really just the access to the template that we had pre-assigned. So this is fully customizable. What you're seeing is the out of the box, but we can go through and make this exactly what you need it to be and exactly the format you need it to be. Let me close this. And then it would be one of these buttons in your list for you. So even the way they're named can be customized. So the numbering can be ran on either complete models or selected parts at any time in the project. You can configure specific preferences like prefixes or standard part marks in order to get the results based on your company's numbering standards. Once the numbering is ran, Advanced Steel will automatically detect when any parts are identical and give them that same number. And the ready-to-use document templates are available via QuickDocs, and they produce those accurate lists. Let's look at another one of those lists, the saw cut list. So in this one, it's, again, basically the same model you've been seeing. And what we're going to do now is look at the list called saw cut list, and you can actually have it with pictures. So it'll take, again, a second to create the list. And here it is. So all of the objects that have some kind of cut to them, whether it's a cope or it's a trim for the pipes on the rails, you're going to see those in here. And not only are you going to see them, you're going to see their mark, you're going to see what you need to do, and you're even going to get a picture of it. And then we could save this list. So if we were to save it, and there's a trick here, so you want to always go into whatever folder you start with, where your project is stored. AS is going to build a folder that holds the project documents in it. So I'm in the 08 saw cut list file right now, so I go into this folder, and then you see that they have different subcategories of documents. And so under bill of materials, and I had actually already saved this one, so once you save it into the bill of materials area, then what you're able to do is from inside the program, you're able to access that from the Documents Manager. So if we go to Documents Manager and under Lists, you'll now see my saw cut list is actually here now. So whenever something changes, this will say it's not up to date, and you can select it and tell it to update. So this is a great control over the documents to make sure that they don't get out of date. Something you won't see in typical AutoCAD is this is more of a Revit type of thing, the way it works.